What if your dividends didn't come once a quarter, but every single month? Imagine January kopi money, February kopi money, March kopi money, all the way to December. 12 straight months of passive income rolling in. And in today's video, I'll show you exactly how to build your own monthly dividend wheel using Singapore REITs, banks, and SGX dividend ETFs, all carefully staggered so something always lands in your pocket. Stay till the end because I'll show you how to put everything together into a smooth 12-month kopi money engine. And if this video helps more Singaporeans plan better, like this video so more Singaporeans can watch it, and subscribe to Wealth for You for more Singapore-focused income investing content. Before we begin, this is not financial advice. As always, please do your own due diligence and consult a licensed financial advisor if you need personalized advice. Chapter 1. Why build a monthly income wheel? If you've been investing in Singapore for a while, you'll notice a pattern. Most REITs only pay you twice a year. Our local banks, DBS, UOB, OCBC, except for DBS, also pay twice a year, sometimes with a surprise special dividend if the year went well. And SGX dividend ETFs? They usually come in quarterly bursts. So on their own, these payouts arrive in big, uneven chunks. April, May, and August might feel like Ang Bao season, but the rest of the year can feel a bit too quiet. But here's where the magic happens. When you blend the right mix of REITs, banks, and dividend ETFs, each with their own payout rhythm, something powerful appears. A steady monthly flow, instead of roller coaster payouts. This turns your investments into a practical cash flow tool for everyday life. Paying bills, covering allowance, settling food and groceries, even handling mortgage interest, or simply funding that monthly kopio ritual you earned. Because at the end of the day, income investing isn't about being rich on paper. It's about being cash flow rich, having money that actually shows up regularly when you need it. Chapter 2. Singapore's Payout Calendar, by month. If you've ever wondered why some months feel like a payout festival and others feel bone dry, it's because Singapore's dividends follow a very clear rhythm. The first big cluster arrives in March and September, the 2 months when almost every major REIT pays out. CICT, Ascendas, MLT, MPACT, FLCT, Keppel DC, Suntec, Ascot Trust. They all drop their distributions here. For many investors, these 2 months alone can deliver half of their entire year's income. Then comes bank season, spread across April, May, August, and November. DBS usually pays quarterly in April, May, August, and November, UOB and OCBC in May and August. These act like bridge months, filling income gaps between the big REIT payouts. And finally, you have the ETF months. This is when most SGX dividend ETFs step in with steady quarterly income. YLD and CFA pay quarterly, CLR pays semi-annually, and ETFs like the STI ETF or SBO drips in bond income add to the flow. Put together, these quarterly ETF payouts are the gears that smoothen out the quiet months, balancing the entire income wheel. Chapter 3. Build the 12-month dividend wheel. To build a full 12-month kopi money engine, you don't need every stock on the SGX. You just need to know who pays when and arrange your holdings so at least one payout lands every month. It all starts with understanding the natural rhythm of Singapore's income market. January is usually quiet, which is why quarterly ETFs like YLD keep the cash flow alive. February kicks off the first big income month, with payouts from CICT, Suntec REIT, CLR, and CFA. March continues the momentum with MIT, MPACT, MLT, Ascendas REIT, Keppel REIT, Keppel DC REIT, and CICT, a powerful cluster that keeps the wheel spinning smoothly. April brings the banks into play, led by DBS, with YLD adding a helpful boost. May keeps the income flowing as DBS, OCBC, UOB, plus CFA, FLCT, and Suntec REIT bridge the gap before the mid-year quarterlies return. June delivers another burst of distributions from FLCT, Ascendas REIT, MIT, MPACT, and MLT, giving your portfolio steady mid-year income. July tends to be calm, but income investors rely on YLD, SSBs, and T-bills, a low-risk trio that fills the gap without breaking the wheel. August is one of the strongest months of the year. Beyond REITs, many Singaporeans also receive payouts from DBS, OCBC, and UOB, alongside income from CICT, Suntec REIT, and dividend ETFs like CLR and CFA. Together, these create a powerful mid-year boost, a key pillar of your 12-month kopi money strategy. September brings the quarterlies again with MIT, MPACT, MLT, plus Keppel REIT and Keppel DC REIT keeping things stable. October sees YLD return with another payout, followed by November, where DBS issues its second dividend, and sometimes a special one, together with payouts from CFA, Suntec REIT, FLCT, and Keppel REIT. Finally, December rounds out the year with another wave of quarterlies from MIT, MPACT, MLT, and FLCT, closing the loop of your dividend wheel. By aligning your portfolio with these natural payout rhythms, you convert scattered dividends into a predictable 12-month income stream, one payout at a time. Chapter 4. The Three-Pillar System. To keep your dividend wheel spinning smoothly across all 12 months, you need a simple structure, a three-pillar system that balances the heavy months with the lighter ones. The first pillar is REITs. They fuel some of your biggest income clusters, especially in February, March, June, September, and December, when REITs like MIT, MLT, MPACT, Ascendas REIT, FLCT, Keppel REIT, Keppel DC REIT, Suntec REIT, and CICT all deliver their distributions. These months form the backbone of your wheel, providing the strong, dependable payouts that anchor your annual cash flow. The second pillar is banks, DBS, OCBC, and UOB. Their dividends arrive mainly in April, May, August, and November, giving you steady boosts right in the middle of the year. Banks act as bridges between the heavier REIT cycles, and because they are tightly regulated and historically consistent, they keep your cash flow strong through the mid-year. And the final pillar is SGX dividend ETFs. Quarterly payers like YLD and CFA, and semi-annual names like CLR, as well as income funds like SBO, step in during the quieter windows, especially February, April, August, and October, with additional support in months where REITs aren't paying heavily. There you know the smoothενers of your portfolio, filling gaps so your wheel never feels uneven. Together, these three pillars turn a scattered calendar of dividends into a steady, predictable 12-month kopi money stream, the foundation of your income-focused strategy. Chapter 5. SGX Board Lot Reform. There's a major update announced in November 25 that directly benefits Singapore income investors. SGX has announced plans to cut the board lot size from 100 units to just 10 units for any security priced above 10 Singapore dollars. And this honestly changes everything. Overnight, high-priced counters like DBS, UOB, OCBC, and other blue-chip names become far more accessible. Instead of needing over $5,300 to buy one lot of DBS at $53, you'll soon be able to get in with around $530. For income investors, this makes building a dividend portfolio much easier. You can buy smaller bites, diversify faster, add steadily every month, and complete your monthly dividend wheel without overcommitting to big positions. In short, this reform lowers the entry barrier and, well, supercharges the ability of everyday Singaporeans to grow their kopi money engine, one small lot at a time. Chapter 6. Example Portfolio. To show how the dividend wheel works in practice, here's a simple example of how an income-focused portfolio could look. Not financial advice, just a framework, okay? About 40% goes into REITs such as CICT, Ascendas, MIT, MLT, and MPACT, which form the backbone of your March, June, September, and December payouts. Another 30% sits in the banks, DBS and OCBC, which drop their dividends across April, May, August, and November. Then, 25% flows into dividend ETFs like YLD, which fill the quieter months of January, April, July, and October, while CFA provides additional income with its payouts in February, May, August, and November. The final 5% rests in safe, steady instruments such as SSBs, T-bills, or SBO, which add interest in January and July. Put together, this mix gives you something landing almost every month, a full 12 months of kopi money flowing into your pocket. Chapter 7. Key Principles to Follow. As you build your 12-month dividend wheel, the strategy only works if the foundation is solid. That means staying diversified so no single sector controls your cash flow and being careful not to chase sky-high yields that look tempting but may not be sustainable. Always check whether a company's payouts can be supported year after year, because honestly, consistency is more important than excitement. And remember, your monthly income should match your real lifestyle needs. Everyone's kopi money number is different. At its core, income investing is not about trying to time the market. It's about timing your cash flow, making sure money shows up when you need it, month after month. Final thoughts. A monthly dividend wheel is one of the most effective strategies for Singapore income investors in 2025, especially if you want steady kopi money instead of just big paper gains. By understanding payout rhythms and combining REITs, banks, ETFs, and safe instruments, you can create a reliable 12-month cash flow engine that supports your life, not just your portfolio. If this video helped you plan your own dividend wheel, do like this video so more Singaporeans can watch it, comment below if you are already building your own dividend wheel, and subscribe to Wealth for You for more Singapore-focused income investing guides. This is Wealth for You, helping you stay cash flow rich, not paper rich. Singapore. Much love.